What's going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and we are here today to well, I don't know, just kind of talk. We're here to talk. It's weird, right? You see me, I'm usually not in the videos because I hate this in the background. So this is, you know, one day I'll get my green screen, which is over there. It's just that I can't light it properly, but one day, you know, one magical day we'll get there. But today we are here to celebrate the fact that we have hit 2,000. Hold on, let me, can I pop this up? Yes, I can. Watch. Magic! 2,103K. I don't know what that necessarily, I think it just means it's 2,130 something, and it just counts so weirdly, I have no idea. But this is really a big moment for me, especially because of the way that I'm kind of slow rolling into my content creatorness. I don't know how to specifically say it because it's just weird to say. Now, I did have this post here that you guys can see is that, hey, ask me anything, and I meant anything, and you guys are punks. I thought you guys were gonna destroy my soul. So of course I want to do that first and foremost, answer the questions that you guys ask me, and then I'll probably throw in some other little fun facts or something like that. I don't freaking know. If it goes bad, I'll edit it out. So let's go. Let's see. The first question I got was from Brad Clevenger. I think it's Clevenger. And he asks, yo Cash, do you got any pets? You a cat? How did I just mix that up? I just assumed cat was first because most people like cats. Are you a dog or a cat kind of person? All right, so I've had pets for most of my life. There's always been some type of pet involved in my life. And it's always been dogs because, I mean, dogs are just awesome, man. If once I get to the point where I can have a place where I can definitely have a pet, because there's no guarantee that if I ever move out, you know, that I'm gonna be able to have a pet. Usually some places just are not about that life. But if it comes down to the time that I can actually have that and have my own dog, oh my god, I definitely want to get a dog. I freaking love dogs. Dogs are like, they're just too good. If you've never had a dog that's loyal to you, like, there's a difference between taking care of a dog that might not belong to you, but having a dog that's specifically loyal to you, that like looks forward to being around you and that you take care of, is a great thing. I suggest, it's something on the bucket list if you never had it. Love it. If I could find, I know I don't have any pictures of my old dog. I used to have like a husky. It was like a tiger. It was a Timberwolf fusion husky thing. You know how dogs are bred to hell at nowadays, so like who knows what the hell my dog was, but my first dog was like a husky. It looked like a husky. Called her Obi. O-B-E-E. Next up is Meadow Meister 123, and he asks, who do you think Sigurd works best with and why? I just pulled her and I'm not sure how to use her properly yet. This is why I was like, oh, I thought, like, you know, ask me anything. I didn't think I was gonna get any game-based questions. I thought more people would ask me like randoms, like not even like maybe personal questions, but like stupid things like, you know, what's your favorite fruit or dumb shit like that. You know, like I was expecting more crazier, weird stuff, but you know, that works too. I said ask me anything. If you're only curious about the games that I cover, then hey, why not? If I had to say who do you think works best, it's not that. Sigurd is kind of weird because when she first was introduced, she was more of a character that you saw her pretty much in PvP, and she would like kind of snipe out targets and things of that nature, pretty much on like a heavy attack kind of build with some effectiveness kind of thrown in there so she can land her bleeds. Now you could pretty much do the same thing. You can use her in Wyvern, but pretty much any in the team comps that she's in, it's not that who works with her, who is in the same team comp in what she's doing. So 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see her in Wyvern, and anyone that's good in Wyvern will be with her pretty much. So if you're using her in PvP, if she's your main DPS unit, it's the same thing as anytime you have a main DPS unit. You're going to be using that character as a means to either you're going to protect the hell out of them, or you're going to be doing some type of combat readiness push. That's pretty much what you do with a DPS unit. Either you protect them, or you make sure that they go first to do their job. If they're sniping a target, or if they're a cleave unit, that's pretty much how it works. Good old Tachibana Sama. Who's the best waifu out of any of the mobile games you've played, and why is it Bologna? Bologna is a character in Epic 7, for those that don't know. about that. So she's a character in episode. She's actually one of my favorite characters. I love the character that has like a fan, and you know, she has a fan. She's snotty. You know, she's upper class. I don't know. And I guess in anime, usually that's a tsundere. She's usually that. I feel like I say that more Hispanic than I do like in Japanese, but it's always that kind of character. I don't know why, but with the fan, it really like it brings it home. But out of all the mobile games that I've played, I don't think I would give it to Bologna though. Now I gotta like look at the journal of Epic 7 to make sure. Now, when it comes down to favorite, it's definitely going to be an Epic 7. I love the way that these characters are designed. The art style and all that good stuff is really, really, really good. But if I had to pick one, right? Because he said the best. When you say the best, you can only have one. So it's going to be a toss-up between Asteria, because she has one of the aesthetics of the floating swords. She has really, really, she looks so amazing. She just looks amazing with the floating sword mechanic. It just looks too cool, and that she's commanding the swords. Let me just, some of you guys aren't Epic 7, you know, I know a lot of you guys are. Oh wait, no sound. Like even that, like she's saying a song like it. She just looks really cool. And you see how like she commands the swords. They don't really explain that in the game, or maybe I've just missed it, but I really always loved her design, and I've always really had like, oh, she'd be the best. Then there was this character, Araminta, which I really like because she's like fire. She has that little sass. I always have to have a character with sass. And she has like a nice little character arc as far as she's the leader of a you know, of an organization, and the fact that she kind of has like this whole, you know, when she, oh, look, I'll just play it once. I'm sorry, just I need to hear it once.
Should I turn them to ash?
You know, General Mustang with the fire burns you and stuff. And you know, I really love that aesthetic. But if I had to give it to one character overall as the best one that I've always was like, that character looks too cool, it actually would have to be Kisei. Kisei looks amazing. She has like this very, very elegant blue dress on. You can see her thighs. She has big breasts, which I'm not really too big of a fan of, and she has this big ass scythe. What's also cool is that she's a sniper kind of unit, so she is a single target DPS. So when you look at her animation, this animation here, she like steps on the thing, the moonlight in the back, and then that little shot right there.
This will be the last moon they see.
Oh, and the shit talk is amazing. But what's also cool about that is, and then she becomes in the shroud, so it's almost as if she's now hidden in the moon. Stop, just stop. The last question that I got on this one was, okay then, I come from KC, part of your channel, so what's your favorite character and why? Also, which of all the games you uploaded videos is your favorite? And that's a cool question, you know. So if I had to go with Knights Chronicles, let me pop up Knights Chronicles. All right, I'm gonna do a really cool favor for you, Mateus. When I first started the game, my favorite character was actually a SR unit. It actually was not a triple SSR or whatever. It was actually an SR unit, and it was, most people actually might know this. If you do know this, you're a god. Aristo. Aristo was one of my favorite units just because he had like this really cool martial artist thing. I do like martial artists, but he's like super up in your face, and you know, when he comes in, he hits you and things like that. Boop boop boop. And he actually looked really cool. I really wish that they gave him like a turnover, and they really like, because look, he actually like that's an SR character. Like that is an SR character. Like you pretty much won't build him. There's almost no reason to currently in the game. But if I had to go with a character right now that I like the most, I think I would have to go to Elizabeth. Elizabeth was one of my favorite characters when I first initially saw her. Most people would think it was Cynthia. I do love Cynthia. I like her mechanic. It's kind of funny. But Elizabeth was always kind of one of my favorites because of the way that she actually spreads her dots. Though dots don't kill in this game, which kind of makes it a little crappy, it's really cool when you like put a dot, and then like that was the first time where you can almost insta kill, because if they have the Crow's Phantom on them, they have this damage over time debuff on them, and they counterattack you, they get a debuff that's so ridiculous that they pretty much die. Obviously it doesn't work on the bosses, but it really made PvP kind of fun if you were able to make this thing trigger. And now there's way more broken stuff, and now she obviously has her own little awakening thing now, so now she's even stronger. But she was when she first came out, I always liked her, and I should awaken her too, but you know, decisions. But yeah, Cynthia's like right up there with her. And then there's also Ian. Ian is one of my favorites also. Taya was also one of my favorites. There's a lot of really cool characters that I really enjoyed, like when I was playing the game, and oh man, it's probably the only reason why I stick with the game, because I have a lot of favorites and I still like where the direction of the game is going. So that's actually, since those are the last questions, I didn't get too many questions, and I was happy, but I was also kind of sad. I was like, oh, come on. I was like, yo, they're gonna punish me. So next time, guys, remember, next time, 3K, when we get to 3K, I'll do another AMA. You guys can be a little bit more ruthless, I promise. If it's something I'm uncomfortable answering, I just won't. I'll tell you straight up. I'll read it out and I'm like, nope, because some stuff I might not be able to talk about. But all in all, I also want to give a slight update with the channel. As you guys kind of saw, I can actually show you, right? It'd be easier to show you. I was mixing up some of the uploads. We were doing a lot of Epic 7 and Knights Chronicles and things of that nature, you know, and I also was throwing in some Monster Hunter just to see how you guys would react to it. I knew it wasn't gonna get like that many views or anything like that. I'm pretty aware of what's gonna get views on the channel and what's not. I'm not trying to become like a overnight celebrity or some dumb shit. So I pretty much know, like, okay, some videos are obviously not gonna do as well as others. That's perfectly fine. Like how, you know, 33, 22 views, 717, 1,000, 3,000 here, and you know, 52, 30. Like, I know it's not going to do as well. I'm just kind of curious to see what you guys will do and how you'll react when I throw something up there that's not, you know, as streamlined as some of the other stuff. I also know that, you know, even certain things within what I normally do, I know that these guides, the character guides here, are not going to do as well as some other video that I know. Like, see how this one, the summons for the character are better than the actual guide of the character. The summons for Lilius does better than when she first was revealed in an update, because the update is not going to get that many views. As you can see here, look how bad this one did. And not that I look at views, but just to say, like, I know what's gonna like do well for the channel and what's not. So at that same time, I do want to still throw in more shit. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. So if you guys feel free to check out something else, like these Monster Hunter videos have way more editing. If you guys are looking for like more editing than just me talking and, you know, doing audio drops and stuff like that, that's where that goes into. These videos I'm allowed to be more creative because I feel more constricted in these videos, because I know you guys are looking for specific information. I can joke around in them, but I can't, you know, waste too much time. And I already look at the lengths of some of these videos, and that's just me like throwing jokes in there and stuff like that, or bringing out something silly. But with these videos, they're shorter. You see 10:52, where's my other one? 10:48, 14:45, 12:36. Shorter, because I can edit the hell out of them, because I can, you know, I can have more fun with that. So I did want to bring back like something like Shadowverse. Not even bring back. I need to stop saying that, and I feel like other content creators need to stop saying that too. I just want to put up what I want. So I know that that's the whole point of this, and you guys don't know how much editing I take out when I repeat myself. I just want to start putting up stuff that might not just be Epic 7 and Knights Chronicles. Feel free to check it out, and if you don't, you're like, I don't want to look at that shit at all, I'll wait for the Casey video, I'll wait for the Epic 7 video. Absolutely, I understand 100%, but I will drive myself up a tree and outside the door if that's all I do. So I have to mix it up. So one of my, actually I can go, I'm like switching back and forth, but some of my inspirations for content creation are these two right here. Maximilian being like one of the biggest ones, because if I look at his, like, just to see like all the stuff he has, you know, let me click on his videos. You got Guilty Gear reaction from Power Rangers, from Killer Instinct, now another Power Rangers video, Monster Hunter, into Final Fantasy, into another Power Rangers, a Final Fantasy talking video, Street Fighter Third Strike, talking about Marvel Infinite. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I kind of want to do, and you don't get to be able to do this if you don't do it. Sounds stupid, I know, but you won't ever be able to do that unless you start just mixing it up. And it's healthy. It's so healthy. It's dramatically healthy. And I also don't mind going on the record of saying is that when you're making these mobile games, they're draining. They're so draining. And trying to keep up with the Joneses and, you know, TK Gallon and Mango and, you know, all these people that just pretty much do YouTube and content creation full time, So, I mean, TK doesn't, he has school, but you know, it's very hard to keep up with those people. You know, I work full time, and then you get back home, and then you finally get a couple minutes, you get a couple hours to yourself to actually play, and it's like, what do I gotta do? It's like, grind, motherfucker. And it's like, I don't know. And that's the crazy part, and that's why you don't see too many fighting games don't do so well after a while. Same thing with mobile games, is because it's just a grind. It's a, you know, what is it, a stick, what do they call it when you're like just comparing yourself, you're just trying to best the other person. And without tournaments in half of these mobile games, I think Summoners Wars has tournaments, but you know, what's the point? What are we doing this for? You know, outside of the cool graphics, and you know, sometimes for me the story, I love the lore of Epic 7. I like the ease of play of Knights Chronicles, but after a while it's just like, I want to play something with some substance. I want to play some Sekiro. I want to play, you know, Fire Emblem. I want to play a game that has a beginning and an end, and these mobile games don't. So if you guys see any different stuff pop up on the channel, just give it a shot. If not, you know, I don't blame you. You know, I understand you're here for something specific, and when it's not there, you just rather not deal with it. You know, I understand that, but just know that going forward there will be more stuff. If I have some time, if I'm starting to play another game, I'm just gonna throw it up, because I rather share that experience with you guys than to just hold it back because, oh no, they won't like it. But there's some people that do. You know, those 30 views, those 40 views are people of amongst the 2,000 that I've accumulated that gave it a shot, because it's definitely not from that community. It's from my own community, people checking out. So I appreciate those people. People might not think 30, 40 is anything, but I know people that put up videos and they get no views. So, and that also was me, and that also kind of is still me. So thank you so much for checking out all the videos that I put up. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for as long as I have, and all that good stuff. Damn, we're at 20 minutes. I talk too much. Anyway, I know someone asked me about Alune. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. The game started to bore the shit out of me, you know, and that's just what happens. You know, sometimes the games get boring and you just don't want to make videos on them. Fuck playing the game. You don't want to make a video on it. Like, like some games I'll play, but I don't want to make a video. But like, if you got double, you 2 strikes, you're out, bro. Sorry. So I don't know when you'll see Alune again. I would like to do some Shadowverse videos. I might pop those up again, you know, just because there's another expansion and I'm hype about it and it's fun, you know, but then it dies out and I always feel bad because I'm like, oh, I'm suckering them into this. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just I got hyped for a game, just like someone else gets hyped for a game, they play it and then they're gone. Like Code Vein just came out. I want to play Code Vein, but I can't viably purchase a game that I might not play. The same thing that happened with Sekiro. I spent $65 on the game, and since I didn't stream it, nor did I really record it, I recorded some of it and then the video got messed up and it's gone. There's no purpose of me playing it because I gotta stick on the Epic 7. I don't want to be left behind that bad. So, you know, that's just what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, this types of videos. I want to do videos like this too, where I'm just talking, got some stories, you know, like I would love to tell you guys some cool stories about and some stuff, but I'm always afraid. I think a lot of content creators get like that. They're afraid that their audience is not gonna like something different. So just do it. Fuck it. You know, I hate it. Just do it. It's like it always brings you back to that guy. But literally, just start throwing some stuff out there, and if something pops off, you know, cater to it, cater to that community. A lot of people doing it. A lot of you know, Tectona, really good creator. He started popping off in the ooh la la, and he's gonna stick with it because it's a smart thing to do, and that's what you do. That's how you grow your community, and showing as many games communities that you are amazing. And I hope that I've shown that to Epic 7. I hope they show it to Knights Chronicles. I hope they show it to Monster Hunter. I hope they show it to Shadowverse. I hope they show it to any game that I put up on this channel, and I hope I show that to people that are just gonna come to, what do they call, my TED Talks. I might just start talking about shit. So I hope that I show you guys that, you know, I'm good. Anyway, the last thing that I gotta tell you guys is that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day. Thank you so much for 2,000, and we're on that way to 3K. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.